Hello, we are the Vacant Abandoned Properties group. Vacant abandoned properties are one of the most overlooked issues in the Louisville community, but really they affect every member of the metro community. I'm Aaron Ramsey from Vacant.
I'm Owen Fitzgerald, also from Vacant High School.
And I am MYA Hughes from Untitled High School.
So, let me tell you a story. In 2012, in Washington, D.C., a couple wanted to buy a house. This was not any house, but it was a house that had previously been abandoned by its owners. But the sad part of the story is that the couple lost interest in this house. The reason that they lost interest was because of the enormous tax liens that had been previously accumulated by the previous owners that the couple would have to pay if they bought this house. Because the tax liens had surpassed the actual value of the house, they were unable to purchase it and therefore lost interest. This is explained by the fact that cost variables, including taxes, are likely to be most relevant to the abandonment decision, according to David Herson from the American Journal of Economics and Psychology. So, if tax rates are the number one driver of the abandonment decision, raising them or tripling them, which is the metro government's current policy towards taxing properties, will certainly not compel people to stay and fix them up. This is exacerbated by the fact that WLKY estimates that there are over 80,000 vacant and abandoned properties in the city as of 2015. So, and people aren't paying these taxes anyway. The Washington City paper says that in 2012 in Washington, D.C., only $3 million out of the $10.3 million owed property taxes on tax delinquent or vacant properties were paid. So all these issues connect to our stakeholders who are affected by this.
Hello, my name is MYA Hughes. Our first stakeholders are greatly affected by our issue, and they are potential homeowners and community members. Potential homeowners are the prospective buyers who are being forced to pay taxes on the abandoned urban property tax. And we also have community members. Communities that have vacant and abandoned properties have been shown to have an increase in poverty and crime. So therefore, those communities are losing value and character in the community. Our next stakeholders support our issue, and they are the Vacant Property Review Commission, which reviews neighborhood revitalization and deteriorated properties every third Thursday of the month. And our final stakeholders is the metro government. The metro government supports our issue because the tax money funds the government. Therefore, if we can increase the properties going towards prospective home buyers, then we'll be able to increase the amount of income coming to our government.
In order to alleviate the issue of vacant abandoned properties in our community, we propose that at the time of sale, the tax that is accumulated on a property be reduced to 10% of the property's tax value. This benefits potential property owners because they don't have to pay for huge amounts of taxes that they aren't even responsible for. They didn't abandon the property, and also it benefits the metro government because they no longer have to deal with the upkeep of properties that aren't getting bought because the tax that is accrued is just so high, no one wants to purchase it. So it benefits everyone in the community. Thank you.